Welcome to Grand Piano Truth with Sia and myself, Tumelo Blackberry. Today we have a special guest. We just stole him while in the midst of the competition. Simpure, welcome to our show. And hopefully you are going to share something informative and how your experience has been with this competition so far. But not forgetting from your side, Sia.
Simply welcome.
Thank you so
Sure,
much.
bro.
Thank you so much.
Just today, there was a lot of action from the soloists
Yeah.
until the mixed choir, Western. What can you say about today?
Overall, I think with the solos they did absolutely great. Two pieces that were done, Unkulu Nkulu and the tenor solo. What's the name again? Konoseki. Yeah, I still haven't familiarized myself because it's Mozart. Yeah, I can't sing Mozart to save my life, so that's why I never even pay attention sometimes when it's Mozart. But beautiful presentations made. I think we would have provinces that would stand out, obviously, depending on the preparations that have went through. So I think on the solo section, it was absolutely great, and the accompaniment. It's always nice to have the orchestra in the mix and in the field just to get a different setup of how the music can be presented. So I can hear from your side how you felt, from the open section, SMPO, like how did you hear things there? Or if maybe you were to advise also, especially as a tenor, qualify it yourself, you can advise on maybe how they should approach, especially when you want to sing a very delicate composer like Mozart like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the first thing I'll say is, when you sing anything you do, you must make sure you have information about it. Be precise. Don't just sing because you have a voice. A beautiful voice won't take you anywhere. So you need to internalize everything. Take the text, break it down, take it to your own language so that you can understand what you're doing.
Yes.
So some of the kids that were singing there, you could see they didn't take the text into their own language so that they can present it from a perspective of understanding. So I feel like the advice I'll give is that they must always do translations, and go back to the storyline before doing the music. Because the storyline, you get it from the text, you don't get it from the singing. So you can have the most golden voice, and then if you don't know the storyline, you can see your face that you don't
The
understand what's
expression,
going on.
Because we always say every year, the adjudicators always say one thing.
So
Go and do research.
absolutely, I think also we sensed that particular thing of lack of research when it comes to music. We felt it also on the male voices, yeah, and even on the female voices also, because Ntombinto is not necessarily a song that speaks about virginity. It speaks about just being a girl. And just being a girl, having fun, doing what all the things that we're talking about. And Disdainful of Danger, if I'm not mistaken, it's a piece that comes from the Baroque period. There's no crescendo there. But I kept on hearing them. I do not know stylistically how was that sorted out when we were listening to that, because yes, it's nice to do, but we must be correct when it comes to the period, how then the style should be, because that in itself would stipulate how the song should be presented. It will be a gauging point because it is a period. It's well defined when we talk about Baroque. So immediately when you have things or influences that do not exist within that particular period, even though you sing very good, but when you are stylistically correct, what should the adjudicators do now? So it's something else.
I think we're living in the modern period, so it's very hard to say that Baroque can be painted, but overpainting Baroque causes you. And there are some few choirs that I could hear that they ran up out of ideas. They try to impress the audience than doing music.
Doing music itself.
So yeah, so that most of conductors, they want that the audience must stand up without doing the right music. I don't know you get they want to be powerful. Then but that's something wrong. I don't know if you guys get me.
No, I think it's a culture that we have created over the years. We always wanted to focus on effects and sound. These are the things that will make the audience to say, hi, they sing. But sometimes when you sit down and you listen carefully, you're like, these words were wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
you're right,
absolutely
you're
wrong.
right.
Yeah.
And apart from the music, there are some things that happened today. Quick verification.
Yeah.
There were male voices that were singing with only 15 or 17 boys, 16 boys, because of the verification
Yes.
there.
Yes.
I don't
So
know, maybe.
it was Tara, and I think with regards to one of our snippets that you can check out on our YouTube page, you will be able to see how the verification process worked out from where they are taken. It's a very thorough process, and I would like to congratulate the department on that. They are doing very great work. We are tired of ShopRite singers, SASOL. People must just make sure that this stage is, the integrity of the stage remains the way it is, and the competition is not compromised. Because if then also the foundation, which is sponsoring for kids, and we are going all out to give an unfair footing on the stage, it's going to compromise now the progress and the development that you are saying we want to do. So instead of just only a championship, after that championship, somebody didn't go on that stage, somebody who deserved to be there, maybe just because they wanted to have a more sound or whatsoever. And I hope that also will help us clean also tomorrow, because they're singing the African piece, and it's demanding on the basis.
I'm gonna add up on that.
Yeah.
We're just saying that I feel like conductors are just boosting up their egos
Yes.
more than bringing the kids into their own platform.
And it shows that necessarily then there's no work put there. Because if you go and get ready made while you are at a stage where you must prepare and cook from the pot and present to us, over the years, those kids don't sing with the same tone. It's going to improve. It's going to improve. That's how also we learned how to sing. So we just didn't arrive and then, hey, Pavarotti voice.
Yeah.
You had to work on it. You had to run. You have to be beaten sometimes,
Yes, yes.
on when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it comes to the Western piece, your reflection on that, when it comes to it was a tough one, but I would like
It
to hear
was,
your.
it
I
was.
think with Gloria, it's a very short piece.
Yeah.
And they cut it short, so they didn't do the whole Gloria
Yes.
piece. So when you look at it, people are running out of ideas,
Yeah, absolutely.
and some want to do ideas, big ideas, in that small portion of music. And I think conductors need to understand from today on, the moment you get into your car, you won't drive with gate 3.
Never.
Yes.
Never.
Exactly.
You never get the same thing. It happens to music as well. Teach your kids to start from somewhere to somewhere. Don't just start.
No, I think in when it comes to section A or secondary A, the most focus most of the time people expect just the choir to have this huge sound,
Sound, yeah,
because
yeah,
we want to gauge secondary A and put it in the large section of
choirs.
community choir kind of setup, and it's wrong, because at the end of the day you're demanding impossible from children. Yes, if you have the skills to train, like if I was to point out a choir, to be specific, war school Empangeni, they did very well. You can hear that this, like, they already acclimatized to singing in that particular fashion. The voice, the quality of the sound also, it's absolutely great. And even the ideologies, whatever they were trying to bring out, things were well sunk in. Wabo. I do not know as yet, but they might be my number one for
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
For me,
yeah.
they're gonna be position one. But I'm gonna go to the. I wanted to touch the duets with what you're saying
Yeah.
about the vocal agility and the voice naturally. You could hear most conductors were teaching the tenors to sing like with those big tenors.
Those big tenors, yeah.
And the voice matures with time. It's like wine. No wine, you can put it down and it matures, and then you can drink over the time. So I feel like they need to sit down and choose the correct singer for not the one they favor.
They favor over
Because
the
because we had good sopranos, but we didn't have good tenors.
good tenors at all.
Yeah, it made the song to sound more heavier. And you could feel it. There's more tension.
No, but tenor as a voice, even at home, they must understand. Tenor as a voice is complicated. There is no one sound of a tenor.
Yeah.
Like, there is no tenor that sounds like another tenor. No.
Yeah.
There's always that specific thing that, like, a tenor would. From my side, Like we are tenors, both of us. We are two different tenors. Because as I said, I'm not good with a Mozart because that there is a certain type of a voice that can truly depict or take out what Mozart wanted. But if I sing maybe Verdi or something, everything is settled,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But it would be difficult for another person to say, no, let me go and sing Puccini, let me go and sing Verdi. But also, when it comes to pedagogy, I think when you are taught at university, you are taught necessarily on which type of music you should be able to pick, especially for your voice, to make sure that then it has longevity. You know, you are able to even provide and supply when days come, because this thing is an instrument. Like any other trumpet, you blow it too much, there's too much saliva. One day you say pre pre, nothing happens. You see,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
As we are closing this day, let's go to the clips of today, especially Gloria. Then we'll come back with the results.
My conductor. Conductor, over to you.
welcome back from all that music. Hope you enjoyed it. We also have another guest, as you can see. We were 3, but now we are 4. Welcome, Mr. Lisibana Mabusela, also known as Shibe to the public. I don't want to ruin people who find them calling you with your government name. so no, welcome, Joe.
Thank you, Maleta.
Sure. So no, the results are in.
Yes.
Some are happy, some are not. But I think the true reflection of the competition, I think it has been portrayed. So I just want to get your thoughts on the results themselves.
You know, to me, umsebenzi we-KZN uyabonakala. And ubonakala now. I think we built up. We've been talking about
KZN each and
that is
every
working
week.
hard
Yeah.
as a team. And now they are showing, but they are a team. No matter what is happening when they're in province, but when they come to national, they come together and support each other.
Yeah. It's the unity, I think, that is keeping the secret weapon. And then I think necessarily, as I said in one of our episodes, that I think they are applying the 5 P's. They know that prior preparation prevents poor performance. And we have seen to those who did not prepare prior, we are hearing things, but we won't name and shame. For now, we hope it's a lesson for them. We hope it's a lesson.
Yeah.
But so we had the solo soprano today. We had the solo tenor. I think we had the male and the female. The duet also.
Duet as well.
Also the secondary A, because today we were doing secondary A. Yeah. So no, if we can just go through the results, because I think Shibe should have them. Yeah, so that we can go through like each and every one of them, like just from soprano and then coming to the last one when it comes to the SATB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we need to announce the results or?
Yeah, we can just give them to the audience. Yeah.
Solo soprano. I'm gonna start with the 3rd position, which is Mpumalanga.
Yeah.
Then the 2nd position was Eastern Cape.
Yeah.
And the 1st position is KZN.
Yeah, but she presented good music. I think it's a fair outcome there. Absolutely, and the marks are very nice there.
77,
Yeah.
80, 82.
82, absolutely.
No, I think they.
Look, for me, when I look at the things, they were very tight between
Yeah.
And
But this one, I think the advantage was that she was more internalized to the music.
Yeah.
This one has what I said, like this one has a voice. This one can interpret the music properly. And you can hear each and every runs, melismas. People think when you sing melismas, you just have to sing them, and then they have a meaning. The build up from them, it's just the meaning you can get. It makes music. So I think she won it very fair. There's nothing.
Yeah.
No one can question that marks.
Absolutely.
Let's go to tenor solo.
Tenor solo, we have on position 3, we have Eastern Cape. Position 2, we have KwaZulu Natal. Position 1, we have Mpumalanga.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yes, I did listen. With this tenor piece, it's very difficult, but I could hear that Mpumalanga is gonna get 1, and then the KZN one missed it with just making those few client mistakes. And you could hear that if he didn't make any mistake, he could have got it as well. Because he didn't present the voice, he presented the piece.
The piece itself.
With the voice.
Yeah.
So most people think when you present the voice, you're presenting the piece.
The piece,
so you're missing it out.
Then going
Then
to
we have
duet.
the duet.
Should have the duet.
In position 3, we have Western Cape. Position 2, we have Mpumalanga. Position 1, KwaZulu Natal.
What's your take on those results?
On the duet, firstly, we should. I'm gonna go back to the basics. If umuntu funde voice, you will understand that whenever it comes to duet, the voices first should blend. Check the type of a voice on that song. Abantu banjani mele bacule leyo ngoma leyo.
Yes.
You understand? But then looking at the results, 71, 74, 70. So it was not that There isn't that much difference.
Yeah,
Yes.
like when I was talking with
Yeah.
you about the duet, it's like people can't choose voices that
Voices,
can blend.
Yeah.
So it
And
was
you
a
fi- yeah, you
contrast.
can find out that the tenor is not suitable to sing with this
with the soprano, yes.
But then because the soprano was good in this piece, they will give them.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
maybe
true.
the tenor tried a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
And you really sit down and ask yourself, okay, this one has a much bigger voice, this one is singing lighter. So
voice.
where are we blending? Where are we blending? It's like having sugar and salt in one thing. So which is very difficult to analyze the true singing of this piece.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were teaching the kids to sing like old people.
I think now with us
That
being,
was a mistake, no?
yeah, we can't blame COVID anymore.
No, we can't.
People must go and do homework and
can't.
apply the correct basics and things, because we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, I think they must apply them now.
Yeah.
Because the music is out.
It's out.
So now they can start doing music.
Yeah, it's true.
Then after, I don't know, some they train kids and do music. Some they train and do music. Some they do music first and train.
Yeah. True.
So let's go to gender based choirs.
Where are we now? On the
This day full of danger.
It's thankful.
Is that one? This day full.
Oh, okay, yeah. On position 3, we have Northwest. Then position 2, we have Eastern Cape. Position 1, we have KwaZulu-Natal. Your KwaZulu-Natal.
No, but I think for the male, for me, when I listened to the choirs, it was quite clear when it came to KZN that they would necessarily win the piece. Other provinces, it was misty. Yeah, I was not sure. I was like, yeah, that one has that, yeah, that one has that, you know. And as I would have said earlier, you know, I because I was listening to the music according to its style, how it should be. So there were a few things that were questionable, but at the end of the day, when we look at the performances, I think with regards to the reflection of whatever has been given here, we might have something solid. We had a lot of over singing on the piece itself, which I think was not necessary, because even the tenor, you can hear the way it's shooting way high. If you want to do that in full voice, you are going to kill the child. We can't do that. So it's something else that I think should have been looked at when it comes to that.
Yes.
Yeah, look, when you actually look at this thing full of danger, it really wants you to have like those high voices.
High voices.
It questions your musicality, questions your technicality as a conductor. Before you touch a piece, what do you do to the voices? Do you just give them music and say sing, or do you just say let's start with the voices to clean them before you touch the music? So that, because most conductors, what they do, they give you the music, the voice is not flexible yet. So when you sing, your voice is already used to sing the wrong thing. It's not flexible to sing, maybe it's not polished, so that you can flow with the singing.
Domito.
On position 3, we have Eastern Cape. Position 2, we have Northern Cape. Position 1, KwaZulu-Natal.
Yeah. Also that one, I think, it was audible. But Northern Cape came. They are not on that position 2 by mistake.
Question 2 is Eastern Cape.
Position 2 is Northern Cape.
Northern Cape.
Northern Cape is prepared.
Yeah, it's prepared. Absolutely.
We should compliment that.
And I think we are going to hear something tomorrow again.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Let's believe that we're going to hear something.
Something is coming.
Yeah, let's believe.
You know, what's this? Rome wasn't built within a night. So I think you need to see something is coming, and yeah. But I'm a little bit disappointed in the few provinces that I believe in. I don't know, is it a level of preparation? Because we came with high hopes, having them in the picture.
No, but it's good. You know, sometimes you must over prepare for your enemy, so that if they decide to undermine and say, I am used to winning, they find that your guns busy.
Yeah, I would say it happened. It happened in KZN. It happened in KZN.
I think people were relaxed at the provincials, thinking, we've been doing this for years. So they wanted to do it with experience. We usually say, experience. And so you can't do that.
You know this guy from Cape Town, I think, Hlati.
Yeah, Sati.
I was connecting today. Then I had to chat with him.
Yeah.
He said, we're only 4 choirs in Western Cape.
Okay.
We go straight to province. Then we win, we come to national. We're only 4 choirs.
Yeah.
Why
I was there.
Why isn't there competition or choirs in the Western Cape?
I don't know.
Or is the province dominated by former Model C or Model C schools?
I
or
think so. I think so.
Yeah, that's
You know,
I think. Yeah, I was watching. Most choirs they haven't yet re-established. They're still in the COVID mode. So some of the choirs that were in section A are in section B, and then you get some choirs that are supposed to go to section A are still in section B. So there's a little bit of delay.
when it comes to that. Yeah, but I think provinces are allowed to apply their own mind and promote choirs to A. When it comes to that, I think most choirs that were competing also in Gauteng, some of them wouldn't have necessarily won, but because they've been at B and doing very well there, they just said no, up the game, let's see what you can achieve. And I think it was evident with regards to Sashanguve High is here as a first timer. We were expecting a lot from them, but we will hear tomorrow. Also from them. Yeah.
The last one, Gloria.
the Gloria we have on position 3, we have Gauteng,
Yeah.
Soshanguve. Position 2, we have Western Cape, Herigwala. Position 1, KwaZulu-Natal, Empanye.
Yeah, but we must fix that position 3 so that the viewers at home, it's not Shoshanguve, it's Fumana. It's just that I don't know who was typing there because F and S are very far from each other on the alphabet.
So the position Gauteng.
Gauteng, yes. Gauteng
It's not
is
Soshanguve,
yes,
okay.
it's Fumana. Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to comment about Gloria. It's but the song is not prepared.
It's not prepared. So it's about the image of the person
It's
instead
not
of
about the kids.
It's not about the kids anymore. And
So you find it hard why ungathathi le mali yesuit and go call people to come and do and rather where suit is going to be
I think it would depend on necessarily like what is the person trying to achieve. Is it personal gratification or necessarily you want to see I know conductors like for example you see the conductor who won the African Peace yesterday for section B. Do you know he has been wearing that suit since when? Yeah? And he has been producing the most beautiful of music. He has won the nationals before. And if you go to the nationals, you will find that grey suit. Grey suit. But no, I think for today, that is a wrap. Yeah, that is a wrap. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's the last day.
Yeah, tomorrow is very interesting.
Yeah, we have. I think
I'm busy watching the program now.
Yeah. It's an African-based kind of a program. Looking at the songs, we will be having
Shine,
Mvugo, it's there, Pizza Trocho, and then we'll have the special indigenous section where we'll be delivering the message when it comes to the theme of the year. So
I can't wait for Pizza Trocho.
yeah, it's going to.
I can't wait.
Those kids must go and sleep. I have sang that song.
7 o'clock. What time is it now?
I don't even know.
10 to 8. They must sleep now.
I have sang that song before. I know it's demanding. So they must just sleep. We were asking that you sleep. No corridors today, please.
As we are wrapping up this show today, third day of SASCE Nationals, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Grand Piano Truth. Go there, press like, subscribe. You get everything there.
Bash.
Sharp. Thank you.